There is nothing more joyous than coming together when two are united in love. We are here today to honor and celebrate the love of Elizabeth Ann Elder and Sid Khurana. We are here because they have decided to spend their lives together, to get married, and because they want to share their joy with us. Sid, Elizabeth, you cannot know what the future will hold. But you bring yourselves here today to take part in a ceremony that says that you are not afraid. That whatever may come, you believe in each other, and that you are secure in your love. You call together this gathering of family and friends to say that you have found in each other the person with whom you can walk bravely into that unknown future. Because each knows that there is nothing you cannot face with the other on the other side. And you do this not just once, but twice. In India, you joined your lives as husband and wife. And now here in the United States, you affirm that union. We join with you this day to honor and celebrate your love and your commitment. Elizabeth, Sapan, just as you have gathered around you this day, your family and friends, a community of love and support, so too throughout your married life shall you be surrounded by community. Marriage is always individual, always personal. It's what passes between the two of you that matters most. But never forget that your love exists within a wider context, that it lives in a wider community. Draw upon the strength of your family and your friends, just as all who know you will be enriched by the light and warmth of your love for each other. It's my understanding that in the Hindu culture, a wedding brings together not just two people, but two families, two communities. All of us are changed by what you share here today. All of us are transformed, and that is a wonderful thing. Truly, there is nothing more joyous than coming together when two are united in love. Elizabeth's brother Sean has a reading which he has composed for this occasion.
Hello. So when I first reflected on what I wanted to share with Elizabeth and Sid during the ceremony, this poem presented itself to me. The union, a marriage of lovers, a joining of families, a melting of nations. The work of compromise will keep the union strong and healthy. You make it look easy. There's a grace and a naturalness to your love, a gentle strength that allows each one to be lovingly supported and each one to be challenged to express his or her highest good. I stand before you today to honor my sister and her husband. They will swear their commitment on 2 separate continents and under 2 traditions. In front of family and friends, they walked around the fire 4 times and shared their first meal as husband and wife. Now in the city they met in, they will reaffirm their vows, the promise to love and cherish each other for as long as they will live. They have worked hard to form this union. They have been patient, understanding, and forgiving. These virtues shall carry them far along their shared path. There's an unshakable commitment to each other, and the shared value of family will provide the foundation for a happy and prosperous life. I ask of you one thing, to consistently appreciate the good efforts of each other and to overlook the mistakes. There's a collective love in your histories. I was honored to spend a week with the Khurana family. The kindness, generosity, and open arms that welcomed us in India will never be forgotten. Since meeting Sid, I've been in awe of his soft strength, his sharp mind, and humility. He has a way of giving of himself without losing anything. After seeing him with his family, I had a deeper understanding of the man he is and how he came to be a bright light in this world. He's a beloved child and uncle. He has transitioned into a mature man that any woman would be lucky to marry. My sister's strength and compassion continue to inspire me as the years have passed. I know she will be a faithful and loving partner, asking the best from herself, her husband, and their future children. She listened to her heart, which led her to Charlottesville, and when a young medical resident asked her out, she listened to her heart again and accepted. The thing she first noticed about him was that he was overwhelmingly kind and consistently considerate of other people's comfort. Elizabeth has an inner and outer beauty that has unfolded over time. This beauty attracts the good life and is fed by her strong connections to lifetime friends and family. This is the kind of woman that any man would be. Lucky to marry. Now I would like to share a second poem with you. You bless the world with your love. As you share a meal each night, as the earth circles the sun, as the seasons pass, know your love shines out in the world and gives hope to those who struggle. This love finds expression in your devotion to healing. As you help children with their communication, as you lead the young out of the darkness of their minds, you help to heal some of the injuries of the unconscious world. And for you, the burden of uncertainty is lessened when held in the commitment of your love. I know well the love of my sister's family. Both Sid and Elizabeth share a strong foundation of family values of love, acceptance, mutual respect, and regard. I have been able to witness the way these values have been passed down from Dorothy and Fred Roy to Nancy, and from Morris and Kay Elder to James. James and Nancy have shared a life for 37 years, and they continue to grow and evolve as new challenges require new compromises. This is the tradition I see my sister carrying forward with her husband. The collective family matrices of parents, siblings, aunts, uncles, and grandparents will always be here to support you. We are here to listen to a struggle or carry a load for a spell. And of course, we will share the joys that will so often bless your lives. I have faith you both will give back more than you get. You will promise to honor and support each other in sickness and in health, to love and cherish each other, no matter the turns and twists in the road. There will be times when the road gets tough, but your love and commitment will guide you through.
giving you the strength to overcome challenges with grace and ease. On behalf of the elder family, I'm honored to welcome Sid and his family into ours. The ancestors near and far stand behind you, showering this union with love and support. I know together we'll do great things.
That was the best wedding homily I've ever heard. As Supan and Elizabeth come before us in their new marriage, they wish to acknowledge and thank their parents, Mr. James Elders, Mrs. Nancy Elder, Mrs. Harcharan. Sorry, I'm nervous. I have to follow him. This doesn't happen often, but Mr. Harcharan and Mrs. Sid Khurana for the love and support they have given them. Mr. and Mrs. Khurana were unable to join us in this celebration, but we have Supan's older brother and his wife, Mr. Ranjan and Mrs. Pooja Khurana, who will shower blessings on their behalf. On this day of celebration, we also honor the memory of Supan's maternal and paternal grandparents and Elizabeth's paternal grandparents and maternal grandmother. We seek blessings from Elizabeth's maternal grandfather, Mr. Frederick Roy, who is present with us here at this celebration. This matrix of family is so very complete. It is good that you've honored them, and it's good that they honor you. Sid, Elizabeth, it is now time for you to speak your vows, but remember that today these are only words. It is tomorrow which will make of these words a pledge. Today may be your second wedding day, but it is the days to come which will make of your lives a marriage. Do you stand here now ready to take this step? In the traditional Hindu wedding, the groom asks the bride-to-be to come and sit at his left side, which is the way husbands and wives sit together. She replies that she would love to sit at his left side, but she first has a few conditions that need to be met. There follows a recitation of 7 conditions, each reflecting a thematic thread which goes into the making of the tapestry of a strong and beautiful marriage. Elizabeth and Sid, you've experienced this ritual, and you've made and accepted these conditions. Here today, in this ceremony of renewal and celebration, you've taken those 7 themes and selected 5 from which to create your vows. First theme is friendship and love, because you know that it is essential for your marriages to endure the test of time, that you be friends first and foremost.
I promise to love you, to cherish you, to be your partner and companion, and to be your best friend for the rest of our lives.
I promise to love you, to cherish you, to be your partner and companion, and to be your best friend for the rest of our lives.
The second theme has to do with sharing, because while you are 2 individuals, whole in and of yourselves, together you create a union which is stronger than either of you alone.
I will share my life with you, all the good and bad times, giving you 50% of the credit of every good deed that I do. I will support you in all that you do.
I will share my life with you, all the good and bad times, giving you 50% credit of all the good deeds that I do. I will support you in everything that you do.
The third theme has to do with arguments, because you know there will be some. It would be wonderful if life was always as joy-filled as this day is, but it's not like that. The thing is, having arguments is not in and of itself bad. You know how to do it.
Even in times of disagreement, I will not say harsh words to you. I will be patient and honest with you. I will seek forgiveness when I am wrong, and I will forgive you when you are wrong.
Even in times of disagreement, I will not say harsh words to you. I will be patient and honest with you. I will seek forgiveness when I'm wrong, and I will forgive you when you're wrong.
Fourth is the theme of respect, because while you are creating together a union, you are still yourselves as individuals.
I will respect you and your values, culture, and background. I will respect your parents and siblings.
I will respect you and your values, culture, and background. I will respect your parents and your siblings.
Finally, you have chosen to lift up character, because you know that if you remember to care for one another all the days of your lives, then all the other promises will be kept as well.
I will take care of you now in your youth, and I will take care of you when you grow old. I promise. I promise to take care of your family as my own.
I will take care of you now in your youth, and I will take care of you when you grow old. I promise to take care of your family as my own.
Now it is time to exchange your rings. May I have the ring? The circle is a symbol of the sun and the earth and the universe, of wholeness and perfection and peace. May the rings you give and receive today be the symbols of the endless love and unity into which you have entered as husband and wife. Will you now repeat after me? With all my heart and all my love, I give you this ring as a symbol of our love. With all my heart
With all my heart
and all my love,
and all my love,
I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a symbol of our love.
as a symbol of our love.
As there are so many ways of naming and knowing the sacred and the holy, let us now, each according to our own understandings and our own traditions, take a moment of silence to offer our blessings on this couple. Out of that silence, I will offer some words. Let us pray. Great and gracious God, known by many names, yet by no name fully known as Lakshmi, known as Vishnu, known as Yahweh, known as Allah, known as Abba, known as love. We are here today to honor and celebrate love. This couple has called us together to witness their love and to be transformed by it as they themselves are transformed. We are especially grateful for the values which have flowed into them from those who have loved them and nurtured them and pointed them along life's way. We are grateful that within them is the dream of a great love and the resources to use that love in creating a home that shall endure. May the nights be honey sweet for them. May the mornings be honey sweet for them. May the plants be honey sweet for them. May the earth be honey sweet for them. May they be word and meaning for each other. May they be thought and sound for each other. And may they always be the best of friends. In the name of all that is holy, and in all the holy names that have ever been uttered and those not even yet imagined, and today especially in the holy name of the love of Elizabeth and Sapan, we say, blessed be, namaste, assalamu alaikum, ashe, shalom, and amen. And now it is my pleasure to say that in the presence of this company of your family and friends, you, Sid and Elizabeth, have exchanged your vows and your rings. You remember your exchange of garlands and your 4 circles around the sacred fire. By the power of your love, you have reaffirmed your union, which we joyfully celebrate, recognize, and declare it to be blessed. Please now kiss. To invite you to join them outside. I know that sounds harsh, but please join them outside for just a little while this room gets reconfigured, and there'll be photographs and love to be shared out there. Thank you all for being here. Blessed be.